the initial stage of learning a word. You might be able to remember it for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, but being able to remember it for days, for weeks, for months, it's another story. So what you need to do is this. You have a few different stages, but the main thing that you need to do is introduce that word into your vocabulary. So you need to start to use that word. Once you've started using that word in your daily speech, it will become almost impossible to forget. So how do you do this? Well, first of all, you need to find the meaning of that word, and you need to find that word and put it into the context that it's most commonly used. Now, some words could have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different definitions. So my advice is to pick one and start with that. Then start trying to introduce it into different sentences. You need to try and find out whether the word that you're learning can be used in that context, because that's probably one of the more difficult things, is that sometimes the word can't actually be used in that sentence, even though it might mean the thing that you want to say in that sentence. So we need to find out next, can I use that word in that context, in that sentence? So if we look at the phrase to be frank, which means to be honest, you could just say things about your day. To be frank, I'm feeling really tired right now. Or to be frank, I haven't got the energy right now to do this. So in this way, we start to introduce that phrase, and we introduce it in a way that it's commonly used. And as such, we start to use that word in context, and then it becomes a part of our vocabulary. So that's the way that I would do it. If you have some other suggestions for how you do it, then please leave them in the comments below. I would also suggest that you keep a notebook of new vocabulary, and you write down not just the meaning of the word in English, don't use the translation, in English, write down the meaning of the word, and when you have this definition, underneath that, write 3 or 4 sentences using that word or expression. So you need to do that multiple times, and then also reinforce that with spoken language. So if you wish to remember something in English, the key thing is that you use the language in your speech, because if you do that, you will remember it much, much better.